Hello and welcome you all. Students, today in this video, we will do our next topic, which is trigonometric functions. So, as you all know that there are total 6 trigonometric functions, which are sin x, cos x, tan x, cosec x, sec x, and cot x. So, in class 10th, you have studied about trigonometric ratios for acute angles as the ratio of sides of a right angle triangle. There you have studied that sin theta is equals to P upon H, cos theta is equals to B upon H, and tan theta is equals to P upon B. There you have also studied that sin theta is equals to 1 upon cosec theta, tan theta is equals to 1 upon cot theta, and cos theta is equals to 1 upon sec theta. So, in class 11th, we will study about the definition of trigonometric ratios to angle in terms of radian major. So here, our first topic for today is sign of trigonometric functions. Since we know that there are 4 quadrants, that is first, second, third, and fourth. So the shortcut to remember the sign of trigonometric functions are, as you can see, I have written all school to college. Here, all, which means in first quadrant, here all stand for first quadrant, which means here all the trigonometric functions are positive. And in school, as you can see that the first letter begin with letter S, which stand for sine. And we know that sine theta is equals to 1 upon cosec theta. So in second quadrant, sine and cosec is positive and rest trigonometric functions are negative. And now in third quadrant, 2. So here the first letter begin with T, which stand for students tan and cot. So in third quadrant, tan and cot functions are positive and rest trigonometric functions are negative. And in fourth quadrant, which stand for college, so here the first letter begin with C, which stand for cos, and sec. So here cos and sec is positive and rest trigonometric functions are negative. And now let us consider, student, a unit circle with center at origin. So here the radius of the circle is 1 unit. So as you can see, I have drawn 2 axes, that is x-axis and y-axis. So if it is a unit circle, then the coordinate on x-axis is 1, 0, and the coordinate on y-axis is 0, 1. Similarly, student, the coordinate on negative x-axis is -1, 0, and the coordinate on negative y-axis is 0, -1. So to understand this topic, see here, you will learn how to resolve a rectangular components, which you will study in physics. So here, as you can see that I have drawn 2 axes, x and y. Let us consider a rectangle ABCD, in which the distance BD is, let's say, R. So here BD is making an angle theta. Here on x-axis, the x component is called R cos theta, and on y-axis, the y component is called R sin theta. So student, the coordinate of B is R cos theta, R sin theta. And similarly, here, in which we have considered a unit circle where R is equals to 1 unit. So student, here let us say a circle with center O to the point A is 1 unit. So the coordinate of A is cos theta, sin theta. And similarly, student, the coordinate on x-axis is, since it is making 0 degree angle, so the coordinates are cos 0, sin 0. So as you can see here that the principal value of cos 0 is 1 and the principal value of sin 0 is 0. Similarly, student, on y-axis, when theta is 90 degree, so here also on y-axis, the coordinate are cos 90, sin 90. So cos 90 is equals to 0 and sin 90 is equals to 1. And we know that the principal value of cos 90 is 0 and sin 90 is 1. Therefore, the coordinate on y-axis is 0, 1. And now at 180 degree, which in radian is pi, here the components are cos pi, sin pi, and we know that cos 180 is -1 and sin 180 is 0. So here the coordinate is -1, 0, and so on. And now, student, since if sin theta is equals to 0 degree, here we know that sin is 0 on x-axis, where theta is equals to 0, plus minus pi, comma, plus minus 2 pi, comma, plus minus 3 pi. Here, at all the points, sine is always 0 degree. So student, the general solution when sine theta is equals to 0 is theta is equals to n pi. Here, n belongs to integer. And now, if cos theta is equals to 0 degree, and we know that cos function will become 0 on 90 degree and then 270 degree. So in radian, we can write it as theta is equals to plus minus pi by 2 and then plus minus 3 pi by 2 and then plus minus 5 pi by 2. Here, at all these values, cos function is always 0. So student, the general solution, if cos theta is equals to 0 is theta is equals to 2n plus 1 into pi by 2. Here, n belongs to integer. And now we will study values of trigonometric ratios. So here, as you can see that I have drawn a table in which in angles we have 0 degree, pi by 6, which in degree is 30 degree, and then pi by 4, which is in degree is 45 degree, and then pi by 3, which is equals to 60 degree, and then pi by 2, which is equals to 90 degree, and then pi, which is equals to 180 degree, and 3 pi by 2, which is equals to 270 degree, and 2 pi, which is equals to 360 degree. And here we have 6 trigonometric ratios. So student, first we will see our first trigonometric ratio, which is sine function. So here in sine, that when we goes from 0 degree to higher degrees, then the value of sine function will get increase. So here sine 0 is equals to 0, sine 30 is equals to 1 by 2, sine 45 is 1 by root 2, sine 60 is root 3 by 2, and sine 90 is 1. And now, since I have already told you about the unit circle, here the value of sine 180 is 0. So sine pi is equals to 0. And then at 270 degree, the value of sine function is minus 1. And at 360 degree, again, our sine function will become 0. And now, cos function. Here, as you can see, by the unit circle, here cos 0 is 1. And then cos 30, which is root 3 by 2. And then cos 45, which is 1 by root 2. And then cos 60, which is 1 by 2. So here, value of sine 45 and cos 45 is same. And now, cos 90, which is 0. Cos 180, which is minus 1. Cos 270, which is 0. And cos 360 is 1. So whenever you forget to find its principal value, consider a unit circle. And now student, third function is tan. So here, as we know that tan is nothing but sine theta upon cos theta. So here, tan 0 is 0 upon 1. And student, 0 upon 1 is always 0. And 1 upon 0 is undefined form. So here, since sine 0 is 0 and cos 0 is 1, so 0 upon 1 is 0. Therefore, tan 0 is 0. And then tan 30 is 1 by root 3. And then tan 45 is 1. Tan 60 is root 3. And tan 90, see here, sine 90 is 1 and cos 90 is 0. So tan 90, which is sine upon cos, so 1 upon 0 is not defined. And then tan 180 is 0. And then tan 270 is again not defined. And tan 360 degree is 0. And now our fourth trigonometric function is cosec. So here, since we know that cosec theta is 1 upon sine theta. So cosec 0 is, since sine 0 is 0, so cosec 0 is 1 upon 0, which is undefined. And then cosec 30 is 2, cosec 45 is root 2, cosec 60 is 2 by root 3, and cosec 90 is 1. And after that, cosec 180 is undefined, cosec 270 is minus 1, and cosec 2 pi is not defined. And our fifth trigonometric function is sec. Since sec theta is equals to 1 upon cos theta, so as cos 0 is 1, so sec 0 is 1 upon 1, which is 1. So sec 0 is 1, and then sec 30 is 2 by root 3, and then sec 45 is root 2, sec 60 is 2, sec 90 is undefined, sec 180 is minus 1, sec 270 is undefined, and sec 360 is 1. And now our last trigonometric function is cot. Since tan theta is equals to 1 upon cot theta, so student, as tan 0 is 0, so cot 0 is 1 upon 0, which is undefined. So cot 0 is not defined. And now cot 30 is root 3, cot 45 is 1, cot 60 is 1 upon root 3, cot 90 is 0, cot 180 is not defined, cot 270 is 0, and then cot 360 is not defined. And now we have also studied three identities, which are sine square theta plus cos square theta, which is equals to 1. And now when we divide both sides by sine square theta, we get 1 plus cos square theta upon sine square theta, which is cot square theta, and this is equals to 1 upon sine square theta, which is cosec square theta. So from the first identity, we will make two more identities, which are 1 plus cot square theta is equals to cosec square theta. And now when we divide sine square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1 by cos square theta, we get 1 plus sine square theta upon cos square theta is tan square theta, and this is equals to 1 upon cos square theta, which is sec square theta. So our third identity is 1 plus tan square theta is equals to sec square theta. So this is the end of this video. In the next video, we'll study about the trigonometric ratios and their allied angles. Thank you so much and have a great day ahead.